Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to today's slate for the 18th of December. We only have two slates left for the NBA preseason. It's been fun. It's been interesting trying to figure out some of these rotations, but also, getting to see some of the rookies and some of the guys that usually don't play too much go off, like Horton Tucker and so on and so forth. So overall, it wasn't bad. I mean, I had a pretty productive preseason. We still got a couple days left, but yeah, it was pretty good. I was nailing those single games pretty good. Once again, played DK for single game last night. Once again, came in first place in the Dallas Minnesota game. So definitely, like I said, single games still going solid. I'm playing single game for preseason over on DK just because their prices are a lot more competitive than FanDuel. Like I said, I don't have anything against FanDuel. It's just their prices aren't competitive, so it just makes lineups uh, too easy in my opinion to make, and I think a lot of you guys are thinking that as well. So yeah, that's why I've been picking DK in the preseason because their lineup, I mean their prices are actually real prices instead of FanDuel. So but yeah, like I said, once again we took down, well I guess I took down for in the DK for the Dallas game. So, like I said, would love to have you guys come join us for our season pass for either main slate lines or our 150 lineups for NBA FanDuel. Like I said, it's preseason, but I've already taken down two single game tournaments already, and it's already in preseason. So yeah, why not come join us? Like I said, that's the one I'm looking forward most to, and feeling the most comfortable with as well. So we'd love to have you come join us. We have our season or our month available, and like I said, for our season, the special ends on the 21st. You only got a couple days to get in there and save a little bit. So and then, as normal, if you guys just want to look at all the injury news, we will be posting that out, in minutes and stuff like that. We will be doing that throughout the day, as normal, for the last two preseason games. So definitely give us a follow over there. If you do go on to like the video, leave a like. I appreciate it quite a bit. And also hit that sub button as well. We will be doing a ton of NBA FanDuel lineup advice videos. So we got a 7-gamer today. So I did kind of a mess up. I said it in the comment section, but I messed up. When I was reading, some of these teams had 1 or 2 games left. I was reading their regular season first game matchup, so that was my bad. So most of those guys yesterday, that was it. So same thing here. Every single one of these teams are done here today, and then we go look at tomorrow. Only got a small 3-game slate, and then unfortunately we're off for a couple days, but then get finally get started on the 22nd, and then we have 23rd, and then off the 24th. But like I said, we're definitely excited. We will take NBA coming back. So let's go look at it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna go kind of quick with most of these teams. So Miami, Toronto, I don't think they're going to be pushing their guys too much. Maybe 25 minutes. Not really anyone I want to target. I guess if you want to look at anyone, look at Bam. But I mean, like I said, Miami, just like the Lakers, they play the most in the playoffs, and they have the shortest off season. So I just don't think there's no reason to push Miami. I don't think their starters play a ton of minutes here. So you can look at Tyler Hero if he starts once again. Toronto, same thing. These guys really don't push their dudes too much, but if they do play normal minutes, got to be looking at Fred Van Fleet, maybe Siakam in a couple one-offs, and that's honestly it from this one. So I really don't have this one. Should be a lower scoring total. Cleveland, New York. These guys just played literally the same guys as last time out. Looking at Peyton, looking at Garland, R.J. Barrett. Um, I'm not too in the Toppin though. Toppin's been not really doing that great, really not taking a ton of shots, and when he does, he kind of misses them. So I'm not really feeling Toppin. He's playing big minutes. Who knows? He might go off, but I'm not really feeling him. Not too high onto a Coro. He's worth a look at a couple, but not really. Randall, like him once again, and Nerlens Noel is out, so Mitchell Robertson is going to start again, and he's a huge FanDuel play, 38.5. He had a little bit of foul trouble, though, had 5 fouls, but if he plays, 30 minutes, you got to put him in there. So I like Robertson on FanDuel. So the main guys for the Knicks: Robertson, Randall, Payton, R.J. Barrett, and Drummond as well for Cleveland, and Garland is what I'm looking at over there. Brooklyn, Boston. Another thing, I don't think they're going to push Kevin Durant and Irving too much. They're probably going to play in limited minutes unless we get word that they're not going to. Irving and Durant, they're still worth a look, even though they play limited minutes. More of a Fanduel play, because their price doesn't affect you at all if they don't do good. So it's not like you're paying up for a stud that has to go off. So you can look at Irving and Durant. I don't think their minutes are going to go up too much. This game doesn't mean anything. No reason to push guys that had some injuries in the past. On that Boston side, another team that doesn't really like to push their preseason, their starters in the preseason much. Brown and Tatum are worth a look for sure if they're going to play about 25 minutes, and that's it. I don't really have anyone from this game or this game up here. Milwaukee and New Orleans should be a lot better and a lot more chalkier for obvious reasons here. So Bledsoe has not played yet. Participated on Wednesday. He will be available to play against the Bucks. So once again, I don't think he's going to play a ton of minutes. He hasn't played at all, and plus he's a veteran, so I don't think he needs to play a ton. But I don't know. I mean, I still think Lonzo's going to start. Lonzo's worth a look. Middleton, I do like him quite a bit. Holiday could be worth a look just because he's facing his old team, so who knows, maybe he goes off. Redick is back. Hart is probable. Not really going to mess with those guys. Giannis, Ingram, love both of them. Zion in a pretty good spot. So Zion, Ingram, Giannis, and Middleton, those are the main guys that I'm going to be looking at. And that one there, obviously those guys are pretty cashy as well. So we got Chicago in OKC. So I do like the Chicago side. Kobe White, his usage rate has been crazy, and his shot's looking good, man. I love his usage rate. Minutes are looking pretty good. I got to put him in there. So I do like White, and once again, White, Zach LaVine combo could be looking pretty good. Otto Porter looked half decent off the bench, but I don't know if you really need Otto or Patrick Williams. You have Ingram and Giannis there, so don't really need them. And that's mostly it for the Chicago side. Let's go look at OKC. Once again, I don't think these guys are really going to push their dudes much. Shea, let me see. He didn't even play much. He only played 19 minutes. So if we get word that they're going to play their starters 25, then have at it. But if we don't get any word, I'm not really going to put in any OKC guys. But if they play 25 minutes, Al Horford and Shea are probably definitely worth a look. Portland and Denver, these two teams should be playing about full minutes for the most part. We kind of saw it last game. Lillard played 30. So once again, Lillard is not a lock, but he's definitely a must play. I guess in the top 5 in point guards. McCollum, worth a shot. And then I don't mind a Nurkic. He's the only one that could be limited in minutes, probably about 23, 24, so you can put him in there in a couple as well. Only shot 3 for 10, but still had 25 fantasy points, so he had 8 turnovers as well. My goodness. So if he, if he didn't have those turnovers, he easily could have had 32, 33 points. So Nurk's worth a look. Like I said, he will be on a little bit of a minutes restriction for the big guy. And then over here, Jokic is the obvious play. Porter, man, he's kind of ticking me off a little bit. Probably some of you guys as well. I was high on him. He was doing pretty good in that first half. I think he had 17 or 18 points in the first half versus Portland, and that was literally all he did. So he could go off here, but don't know if I really want to play him. Not really to any of those other guys. I think Murray and Jokic are the main guys over here for Denver for me, and I think I'm moving on. Lakers, Phoenix, once again, I don't think Lakers are really going to push LeBron or Anthony Davis. No reason to. Plus, they are one of the first teams to play, just like Brooklyn. They're one of the first games to play, so they have the least amount of off days. But, it don't really matter for these guys. It's probably about 18, 20 minutes for LeBron, and same as AD. If we got a lot of injuries here over on the shooting guard, point guard area for the Lakers. So Caruso's questionable. Dennis Schroeder, I don't think he'll play. He's questionable. KCP's questionable. So if those guys are all out for some reason, or if 2 out of 3, got to go Horton Tucker again. We even saw it in limited minutes. Dude is just a beast, man. He's definitely getting confident, and you got to put him in there, I think, once again. Do like Tucker if those guys are out. I wasn't high on Kuzma at all, but obviously he's feeling pretty good. contract year for him, so he's gonna probably go out there and try his best. So if LeBron and AD are limited once again, got to put Kuzma out there, and he's looking pretty solid, pretty good usage rate, and he put up shots and looking pretty aggressive as well. So I don't mind going to Kuzma. And Harrell going to play not a ton off the bench, but this guy is one of those guys that just goes off. So definitely worth a look as well. I think Harrell will be on the lower owned here tonight because of Jokic. Ayton's worth a look. Jokic, my favorite though, and that's really it. And then you can look at Booker, but that's mostly who I'm looking at there. So let's go plug in a couple guys that we're looking at, like Lillard. Quite a bit here tonight. Should get you about 30, 35-ish. Irving's worth a look. Like I said, only worried about his minutes a little bit. Murray and Payton, those are the main guys I'm looking at for your next spot. And then you got Darius Garland as well. Dinwiddie looked half decent, but like I said, usage rate ain't that high with the big boys over there. Did I miss Kobe? I think I missed Kobe White. I did. My bad. All right. Definitely got to be taking him over Murray. My bad right there. And then shooting guards, Fred's worth a look. McCollum's worth a look. Middleton, like I said, McCollum or Middleton. And then Fred VanVleet. Those are probably the top plays. RJ Barrett, second tier. Hero, second tier as well. And that's kind of what we're looking at in that area. Small forward, Giannis. And like I said, Giannis and Ingram for me. Those are who I'm locking in. You can give Brown a look, but I love Ingram and Giannis here. All right, that's almost a full lineup. Let's go give you one more. And then here you got literally Drummond, Jokic. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go Jokic over Drummond, but both those guys are in very, very good spots for sure. Drummond, his usage rate is going to be crazy, plus not too afraid of the Knicks defense. Robinson's a good defender, but could get in foul trouble. So that's what we got going on. That's a pretty solid lineup right there for you guys. Like I said, a couple shooting guards you can get off of McCollum. Like I said, you got maybe revenge game with Holiday, Middleton, Shea if he gets good minutes, RJ Barrett. So you got a lot of really good shooting guards right there to mix. But I think small forward, I'm definitely locked with these two for sure. So that's what we got going on. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, leave a like. I appreciate it. And also hit that sub button as well for more NBA FanDuel lineup advice videos. And also, like I said, we have our NBA season pass going on for our main slate. And also we have it for our NBA 150 lineups for single game. Like I said, I'm really feeling it this year and already taken down 2 single games in preseason, so I'm definitely feeling it. And like I said, if you don't want to do that, we also have our month available as well. And also follow us if you want to stay up to date on a lot of the news. I will be retweeting it every single day. So that is it, guys. We have, after this, one more preseason slate, and that's it. Then we got the real money and the games that really count. So looking forward to it. Like I said, we'd love for you guys to come join us. If you're not going to join us, that's fine. Watch the videos. Have some good. We always have some pretty good advice. Make your own lineups, and hopefully you guys do pretty good. So all right, that's it. Like I said, hopefully you guys have a pretty good. What is today? Friday. Yeah, hopefully you guys have a pretty good Friday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.